Well, welcome back to Toyota Sports Talk. It's the best time of year. College basketball is back, and we have plenty of fresh faces on this Maryland men's basketball team. We are so privileged to be sitting down with one right now. Isaiah Watts, great to meet you. Thanks so much for joining us.
It's great to be here.
All right, you've been in Maryland for a couple of months now at this point. You're a West Coast guy, whole lot of new thrown your way.
Sure.
How is your time going so far?
I love it. I love it so far. It's just been, the hospitality here is perfect. It's everything that you would want in a college campus, a college environment, fans, donors, coaches, athletic department, professors. Like, it's been great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we want to get to know you and your journey and your story, but first we got to learn how you got to Maryland, because word on the street, this school wasn't exactly on your radar during the recruiting process. Walk us through what brought you here.
Man, I mean, Coach Buzz called me one day and he told me the truth. He told me, I wouldn't know you if you walked across the parking lot right now. I was like, what?
It's a hard truth.
I was like, okay. He was like, but I like your energy, I like your vibe, and I feel like I can help you grow as a man. And he told me that, and at first, you know, you being recruited by a bunch of schools, they tell you what you want to hear. At first I was like, but then I really sat down, had real conversations with my parents, you know, my family. I was like, yeah, Buzz is the one I want to play for, and we got it done.
A couple of buzzwords in there. He wants to help you grow as a man.
As a man.
When you're getting recruited by a bunch of different schools, I know they're talking, you know, you shoot X and Y from the three-point, you can attack the rim. When you hear a coach that says, look, I want to help you grow beyond the basketball court, did you hear that often during the recruiting process?
Obviously not. I ended up signing so quick. It was a wonderful process for sure.
Awesome. Well, we want to get to know your game and the person that you are. Let's start with the player that you are. What do you bring to this squad?
A lot of jumpers. I'm trying to put it in as much as I can. A lot of confidence. My energy is. My last name's Watts, so I can't really go without having energy. And just a great spirit to the game.
All right. Well, you mentioned the last name, and you come from an incredible basketball family. You
Yes,
grew
ma'am.
up, your dad, your grandpa, you name it. But you grew up in an environment you didn't really know how cool it was, is kind of what I understand. Walk us through what it was like to be a young Isaiah Watts growing up in that household.
It was crazy. You know, just having my dad, my grandpa, and then even the outsiders, like, not outsiders, we're all a big family in Seattle. Like Jamal Crawford, Isaiah Thomas, Nate Robbins, just being even just around those guys, Sean Kemp, Gary Payton, seeing how they operate it was a blessing, and I didn't realize it was a blessing till, you know, I had to get away from it. I went to prep school and I was like, oh, y'all don't know, y'all from Jersey and y'all don't know who played in Jersey? It was a crazy experience for me. So I'm really blessed to be in this position. I'm really blessed to have come up in that position, and, you know, just keep it rolling from there.
So did you have a choice playing basketball? Like, could you have been like, Dad, Grandpa, I want to play football,
I played
tennis?
baseball.
Okay.
It got cold. I got hit in the eye. I quit. I ran track. It got cold. I quit. Basketball was really the only option. I like warm weather. And
It chose you.
Yeah, it chose me.
That's awesome. Well, we are excited to see what you can bring to this floor when you do step on the floor. But in the times you're not on the floor, we want to get to know you as a person. What do you like to do outside of basketball? What kind of a guy are you?
Legos.
Legos, okay.
Me and Miles bond over that a lot.
I like that.
I've really gotten into reading. You know, being with Buzz, he reads 100, but I don't, crazy amount of number of books. But I really gotten into reading. And then just talking to the family. You know, I'm far away from home, so just making sure they're all good.
You take a little bit of a leap of faith when you go this far away.
For sure.
Are you missing your family a lot?
Yeah, but we stay so busy. It's, you know, it's like you get like 5 minutes to think about them, call them, and then you on to the next thing.
That's fair. Well, let's talk about the makeup of this team, because it's probably never been a part of your basketball journey where you've entered a team with so much new. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's 15 new players on this team and a new head coach.
Yeah.
You have to take maybe a little bit of a leap of faith when you do that. So you were pretty certain, based on your conversations, wanting to come to Maryland, that this was going to be the right spot for you. You look at the way this team has gelled so far.
Great.
Pretty good, great decision?
I love these guys. Love these guys. Love these coaches. It's a family. And a lot of people say that. We really mean it. Like we said, Buzz helps us grow as men, and we're all coming up under that. So, you know, it doesn't get no better than this.
Miles says there's a lot of jokesters on this team.
A
Who
lot
are
of
the personalities
jokesters.
that fans need to get to know?
Miles Rice is one of them. He think he's funny. He's not funny. I'm a hate on camera. Yes, Miles, you're not funny like that. Colin's hilarious. I don't know if he really means to be funny. He's just so funny.
Okay, one of those guys.
Keith Passmore, he's one of the funniest people I've ever met. Alex, all these guys are hilarious, and it makes coming to work every day, coming to practice every day, that much better.
How important is that, especially when this group is so new?
Wow, it's probably one of the most important things, for sure. It has to be.
When it comes to what this team can accomplish, I know there's so many questions. Granted, this is a new squad, so expectations maybe don't get talked about as often as maybe they should. How often do you guys talk about expectations? Is Buzz coming out saying, X, Y, and Z, or this is going to be a game at a time, a practice at a time type squad?
Yeah, I feel like we all know the goal, but we have to take it a day at a time, a practice at a time. He always tells us, be where your feet are. That's the approach we take every day.
Well, you don't know too much about Big Ten basketball, do you?
I do. I be watching. College basketball is my thing. I love college basketball. So Big Ten, I'm looking forward to it.
What makes Big Ten a little different then?
It's the best conference in the world.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not even a question. The best competitors in the world. It's physical. It's also skilled. Like, what more can you ask for?
Is there a matchup or anything you're looking forward to specifically throughout this season? Oh, you said, you're ready.
Yeah, UW.
Okay.
I need that. I wish we were going to Seattle, but they're coming here, which is even better. We got our fans behind our back. So I can't wait for that.
Well, you mentioned the fans. How much do you know about the fan base? I mean, are you going to be one of those guys that's like going to all the football games, the different sporting events out there?
I'm going to be outside for sure.
Okay.
The fan base, I watched the Michigan State game. I know that's a tender subject, the half-court shot and all that.
Ooh.
It was rocking in here. The camera was shaking. It was amazing. So when Maryland called, that's the first game I thought about. Like, oh yeah, I get to play there. Like that'd be awesome.
So when you run out of the tunnel on, opening night, you see the fan. I mean, have you thought about what that moment's going to be like yet?
No, I haven't. I'm trying to get there first.
Yeah, it'll be a good one.
Trying to get there. I'm super excited for it. Can't wait to play. Can't wait to put the ball in the basket. I know when the first one go in, it's over. It's over.
Game over.
It's a wrap.
All right. Isaiah Watts, so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for giving us some time.
Thank you.
All right, we've got more Toyota Sports Talk coming up on the other side of the break. Stay with us.